Hmm? Act 5, Scene 1. Octavius and Antony enter with their army.
Now, Antony, our prayers have been answered. You said the enemy wouldn't come down, but keep to the hills and upper regions. It seems not. Their forces are nearby. They intend to challenge us here at Philippi, responding to our challenge before we've even challenged him.
I know how they think, and I understand why they're doing this. They really wish they were somewhere else, but they want to descend on us, looking fierce, so we'll think they're brave, but they aren't.
A messenger enters.
Prepare yourselves, generals. The enemy approaches with great display. They show their bloody heralds of battle, and something must be done immediately.
Octavius, lead your forces slowly out to the left side of the level field.
I'll go to the right side. You stay on the left.
Why are you defying me in this urgent matter?
I'm not defying you, but it's what I'm going to do.
The sound of soldiers marching and a drum, Brutus and Cassius enter with their army, which includes Lucilius, Titinius, and Messala. They've stopped. They want to talk.
Stay here, Titinius. We have to go out and talk to them.
Mark Antony, should we give the signal to attack? Don't move until we've given the signal.
Words before fighting, is that how it is, countrymen?
Not that we love words more than fighting like you do.
Good words are better than bad strikes, Octavius.
Brutus, you give a nice speech along with your evil strokes. Think of the hole you made in Caesar's heart when you cried, "Long live Caesar! Hail Caesar!"
Antony, we don't yet know what kind of blows you can inflict, but your words are as sweet as honey. You've stolen from the bees and left them with nothing.
I took their stings too, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yes, and you left them silent too because you stole their buzzing. Antony, you very wisely warned us before you sting.
Villains, you didn't do even that much when your vile daggers struck each other as they hacked up Caesar's sides. You smiled like apes and fawned like dogs and bowed like servants, kissing Caesar's feet. And all the while, damned Casca, like a dog, struck Caesar on the neck from behind. Oh, you flatterers!
Flatterers! Now, Brutus, you have only yourself to thank. Antony wouldn't be here to offend us today if you'd listened to me earlier.
Come, let's remember why we're here. If arguing makes us sweat, the real trial will turn that water to blood. Look, I draw my sword against conspirators. When do you think I'll put it away? Never. Until Caesar's 33 wounds are well avenged, or until I too have been killed by you.
Caesar, you're not going to be killed by a traitor unless you kill yourself.
I hope you're right. I wasn't born to die on your sword.
If you were the noblest of your family, young man, you couldn't die more honorably.
An annoying schoolboy unworthy of such an honor, joined by a masquerader and a partier.
Still the same old Cassius.
Come, Antony, let's go. Traitors, we defy you. If you dare to fight today, come to the field. If not, come when you have the courage.
Octavius and their army exits. Now let the wind blow, waves swell, and ships sink. The storm has begun, and everything is at stake.
Lucilius, I'd like a word with you.
My lord?
Brutus and Lucilius converse to the side. Messala!
What is it, my general?
Messala, today is my birthday. I was born on this very day. Give me your hand, Messala. You'll be my witness that I've been forced, as Pompey was, to wager all our freedoms on one battle. You know that I used to believe in Epicurus and his disregard for omens. I've changed my mind now and partly believe in omens. Spartus, two mighty eagles on our front flag and perched there, eating from the hands of the soldiers who'd accompanied us to Philippi. This morning, they've flown away, and in their place are ravens, crows, and kites, flying over our heads and looking down on us as though we were sickly prey, Their shadows are like a deadly canopy under which our army lies ready to die.
Don't believe in this.
I only partly believe it, for I'm enthusiastic and resolved to meet all dangers without wavering.
Right,
Returning with
Lucilius. Right,
Now,
Lucilius.
most noble Brutus, the gods are friendly with us today, so that we, who want peace, can live on to old age. But since the affairs of men are always uncertain, let's think about the worst that may happen. If we lose this battle, this is the last time we'll speak to each other. If we lose, what do you plan to do?
By the same principle that made me condemn Cato for committing suicide, I plan to be patient and submit to what gods decide. I don't know why, but I find it cowardly and vile to kill oneself early to prevent possible suffering later on.
Then if we lose this battle, you'll be willing to lead in chains through the streets of Rome?
No, Cassius, no. Don't imagine that I'll ever allow myself to return to Rome in chains. My mind is too great for that. But today, that work that March 15th began must end, and I don't know if we'll meet again. Therefore, accept my everlasting farewell. Forever and forever, farewell, Cassius. If we meet again, then we'll smile. If not, then this parting was well done.
Forever and forever, farewell, Brutus. If we meet again, then we'll smile indeed. If not, it's true, this parting was well done.
Well, lead on. Oh, I wish I could know what happened today before it happens, but it's enough to know that the day will end, and then the end will be known. Come, let's go. Ride, ride, Messala, ride, and give these dispatches to our forces on the other side. They should advance immediately, because I sense Octavius' side is a bit faint-hearted right now, and a sudden push would overthrow him. Ride, ride, Messala. Let Cassius's wing mount a surprise attack.
Boom.
Act 5, Scene 3, Sounds of Battle. Cassius and Titanius enter. Oh, look, Titanius, look. Those villains, our soldiers, flee. I've become an enemy to my own soldiers. This standard barrier here of mine was running away, so I killed him and took the flag from him. Points to his flag.
O Cassius, Brutus gave the orders too soon. Having an advantage over Octavius, he took it too eagerly, and his soldiers began looting. And now we're surrounded by Antony's men.
Pindarus enters.
Retreat further, my lord, retreat further. Mark Antony is in your tents, my lord. Therefore you must run, noble Cassius.
This hill is far enough. Look, look, Titanius. Are those my tents on fire?
They are, my lord.
Titanius, if you love me, get on your horse and spur him on until he's brought you to those troops and back again, so that I can find out whether those troops are friends or enemies.
I'll be back quicker than you can think a thought.
He exits. Go, Pindarus. Climb a little higher on this hill. My eyesight has always been bad. Watch Titanius and tell me what you see in the field.
Pindarus ascends the hill.
Today was the day I breathed my first breath. Time has come round, and I'll end where I began. My life has run its circle.
Pindarus.
What can you see, boy?
Above.
Oh, my lord.
What news?
Above.
Titanius is surrounded by horsemen who are quickly approaching him, yet he spurs onward. Now they're almost on him. Now Titanius. Oh, now some dismount. Oh, he gets down too. He's taken.
A shout off stage.
And listen, they shout for joy.
Come down, look no more. Oh, I'm such a coward for living long enough to see my best friend taken before my eyes.
Pindarus enters or returns.
Come here, boy. I took you prisoner in Parthia, and at that time I made you swear to try to do whatever I ordered you to, except take your own life. Come now, keep your oath.
Gives his sword to Pindarus.
Now you'll be a free man. Take this good sword, which ran through Caesar's bowels, and plunge it in my chest. Don't hesitate. Here, take the handle, and when my face is covered, as it is now, use the sword.
Pindarus stabs Cassius.
Caesar, you are revenged with this very same sword that I killed you.
He dies.
So I'm free, but I didn't want to be free like this. Oh, Cassius, I'll run far from this country to where no Romans can find me.
He exits. Titinius and Messala enter.
The armies have merely changed places, Titinius, because Octavius has been overthrown by noble Brutus's forces at the very moment that Antony overthrew Cassius's legions.
This news will comfort Cassius.
Where did you leave him?
On this hill and in despair with his slave Pindarus.
Isn't that him on the ground?
He doesn't seem to be alive. Oh, my heart.
Isn't that him?
No, it was him, Messala, but Cassius is no more. Just as the sun's rays turn red when it sets, so Cassius has ended his life in a pool of red blood. The sun of Rome has set. Our day is over. Clouds, dew, and dangers approach. We're finished. He didn't believe I would ever return on my mission, and so he killed himself.
Yes, he killed himself because he thought we had lost the whole battle. Sadness, which misconstrues reality, gave birth to his errors in thinking, and then destroyed him.
Pindarus, where are you, Pindarus?
Look for him, Titanius, while I go to meet the noble Brutus and force him to hear this news. I say force, because Brutus would rather I struck sharp blades and poisoned arrows in his ears than to fill them with this.
Hurry, Messala, and I'll look for Pindarus in the meantime.
Messala
Why did you put me out, brave Cassius? Didn't I meet up with your allies? And didn't they place the wreath of victory on my brow and order me to give it to you? Didn't you hear their shouts? Alas, you misunderstood everything. But let me place this wreath on your head. Your Brutus ordered me to give it to you, and I'll do what he says.
He lays a wreath on Cassius's head.
Brutus, come this way and see how much I admired Cassius Cassius. With your permission, gods, this is a Roman's duty. Come, Cassius's sword, and strike Titinius's heart.
He stabs himself with Cassius's sword and dies. Sound of battle. Brutus, Messala, young Cato, Staro, Volumius, Lucilius, Labio, and Flavio enter. Where is his body, Messala?
Over there, where Titinius mourns it.
Titinius is lying face up.
He's been killed.
Oh, Julius Caesar, you are still powerful. Your ghost walks the earth and turns our swords towards our own stomachs.
Brave
Faint
Titinius.
sounds of battle.
Brave Titinius, look, he even put the crown on dead Cassius.
Could you have found 2 Romans as good as these 2? Goodbye to you, the last of all Romans. Rome will never produce your equal. Friends, I owe more tears to this dead man than you will see me shed. I will find the time to cry for you, Cassius. I'll find the time. Come, then, and send his body to Vassos. We won't have his funeral at our camp, because it might make us too sad to fight. Lucilius, come. And come, young Cato. Let's proceed to the field. Labio and Flavio, push our armies forward. It's 3 o'clock, and Romans, before night, we will try our luck in a second battle.
They all exit.
Woohoo!
Okay.
All right, Act 5, Scene 4. Sounds of battle. Brutus, Messala, Cato, Lucius, and Flavio enter.
Keep on, countrymen. Oh, keep your heads up, even now.
Who is so low that he wouldn't? Who will advance with me? I will proclaim my name around the field. I am the son of Marcus Cato, an enemy to tyrants and a friend to my country. I am the son of Marcus Cato.
Antony and Octavius' soldiers enter and fight.
And I am Brutus, Marcus Brutus, Brutus my country's friend. Know that I am Brutus.
Soldiers kill young Cato.
O young and noble Cato, have you been slain? Why, you die now as bravely as Titanus, and you, being Cato's son, will be honored.
To Lucilius.
Surrender or you will die.
I'd rather die. Here is some money for you to kill me immediately. Kill Brutus and be honored by the killing.
We must not. He is a noble prisoner.
Antony enters.
Make room. Tell Antony that Brutus has been taken. I'll tell him the news. Oh, here comes the general. Brutus has been caught. Brutus is taken, my lord.
Where is he?
He's safe, Antony. I can assure you that no enemy will ever take the noble Brutus alive. The gods protect him from so great a shame. When you do find him, alive or dead, he'll be found on his own terms.
To soldiers.
This isn't Brutus, friend, but I assure you he is a valuable prize. Keep this man safe. Be kind to him. I would rather have such men as friends than enemies. Move on. Find out if Brutus is alive or dead, then return to Octavius's tent to tell us what you've learned.
They exit in opposite directions. Get it, Dr. Flanagan.
All right.
Act 5, Scene 5. Brutus, Dardanius, Clitus, Strato, and Volumus enter.
Come, last of my friends, rest on this rock.
Datilius waved the torchlight at us, but he hasn't come back. He's been captured or killed.
Sit down. Clitus, killed, most likely. It's become a trend. Listen.
Who, me, my lord? No, not for all the world.
Silence then. Don't give it away.
I'd rather kill myself.
Listen, Dardanius.
He whispers to Dardanius.
Would I dare do something like that?
Oh, Dardanius.
Oh, Clitus.
Speaking
What
so that
awful
only
thing.
Dardanius can hear. Sorry, go ahead.
What awful thing did Brutus ask of you?
Speaking so that only Clitus can hear.
To kill him, Clitus. Look, he's meditating on what to do.
Speaking so that only Dardanius can hear.
That noble man is so full of grief that it spills out of his eyes.
Come here, Voluminous. Listen a minute.
What is it, my lord?
Just this. The ghost of Caesar has appeared to me at night twice. Once at Sardis and once last night, here in Philippi, in the Philippi fields. I know that my hour has come.
No, it hasn't, my lord.
No, I'm sure it has. You see how the world goes? Our enemies have driven us to the edge of the grave.
Faint sounds of battle.
It's nobler to leap in ourselves than dawdle until they push us. Good, Volumius. You know that we went to school together. For the sake of our old friendship, I ask you, hold my sword handle while I run on it.
It's no job for a friend, my lord.
Continued sounds of battle.
Run, run, my lord. We can't wait here.
Farewell to you, and you, and you. Strato, you've slept this whole time. Farewell to you too, Strato. Countrymen, my heart rejoices that in all my life I knew no men who were untrue to me. I'll have glory in this losing day, more than Octavius and Mark Antony will gain by their foul conquest. So farewell all, for my tongue has almost finished with its life. I can't see ahead of me. My bones want to rest after helping me up to this hour.
Sounds of battle off stage. Someone cries, run, run, run.
Run, my lord, run.
Go on, I'll follow.
Clitus, Dardanius, and Volumus exit.
I beg you, Strato, stay by me. You're a man with a good reputation. Your life has had honor in it. Then hold my sword and turn your face away while I run on it. Will you, Strato?
Give me your hand first. Farewell, my lord.
Farewell, good Strato.
Runs on his sword.
Caesar, you can rest now. I didn't kill you half as willingly.
He dies. Sounds of battle. Trumpets sound a retreat. Octavius, Antony, Messala, and Lucilius enter with the army.
What man is that?
My master's man. Strato, where's your master?
Free from the bondage you are in, Messala, the conquerors can only make a fire of him because only Brutus triumphed over himself, and no other man gets to triumph in his death.
It's fitting that Brutus be found like this. Thank you, Brutus, for proving my prediction true.
I'll take all who served Brutus into my service. Will you join with me?
Yes, if Messala recommends me to you. Do so, good Messala.
All right, my script
It's different.
is different.
Next is Masala saying, "How did my master die?" Strato.
Strato, yeah.
Okay. I held the sword and he ran on it.
Then take this man into your service, Octavius, for he did the final service to my master.
This was the noblest Roman of them all. All the rest of the conspirators acted out of jealousy of great Caesar. Only he acted from honesty and for the general good. His life was gentle, and the elements mixed so well in him that nature might stand up and say to all the world, "This was a man."
Let's treat him according to his virtue, with all the respect and rituals of burial. His body will lie in my tent tonight with the honorable observance that suits a soldier. So order the armies to rest, and let's go home to share the glories of this happy day.
Everyone exits.